Good morning, guys. How's everybody doing today? Today is August the 27th. Last Thursday of the month, last whatever, last weekend of the month, all that kind of stuff. Hope everyone's doing well and had a, you know, good hump day yesterday and all that kind of stuff. I was at the getting the car worked on. It was a good live yesterday, by the way, and enjoyed that. Popping up live, takes a little break from this right here, but yet, do something like that. And thanks for watching. And thanks for watching today, and those that watch us back today, we appreciate that. And today we're going to be talking about money hacks. Things that, how do you avoid vacation overspending is what the subject, and you can see it in the question with multiple choice of things. And also something you may not hear us say, please tell us in the chat if you're in here. And don't forget to get that thumbs up too also. And yeah, all that good stuff right there. For coffee this morning, let me get my little logos up, flying in, and another one flying in. There we go. Marsha's on her way. She left early today. Can you believe that? Yeah, she's like gone. Yeah. She worked here yesterday, and she worked from home. She didn't even know we went live. She ain't even seen it. So she don't know what I may have said, yesterday. Anyway, today I'm back to having another little what do you call these? Double espresso. 2 shots of espresso here. I fixed that one today with a little bit of vanilla. And as you can see on my face there for a second, I put no creamer in it. I'm trying to steer away from creamers. Now, I won't go away from my Jordan skinny syrup, always promoting that when I can. And today, I'm promoting Premier Protein. I just so happened to have this, and I seen that it was something that I could log in. I think I shook it up already. Yeah, I've been drinking these for a while. We used to drink these when we did Weight Watchers, but we need to get a lot of protein. There's 30. You get 30 grams of protein. And let's see, how many people say caramel or caramel? It's caramel or caramel. Yeah, I don't care. I say both. I'll be honest. I know I say both. If I'm talking to you and you say it one way, I'm probably going to say it the opposite. Not even meaning to. Now that's good in coffee too, by the way. Marsha has done that. I want to buy the coffee one. They have one. They have a cappuccino one in that Premier Protein. Anyway, it's very good. Yeah, let's get started. So today, yes, how do you avoid overspending? And we have a few choices in here. And like I said, please tell us in the chat what you do to avoid that, and also that to make you feel like you're not left out, of doing things, because sometimes saving money, and I'm very guilty of this. I'll feel like I've made us miss out on something. One that I haven't done, and I have a very hard time. It took me a while to even start. It was like, what was it? Just a little bit over a year ago before we ever ate at a separate restaurant. We had bought stuff like at the seafood or something like that. But to go and or the cantina that they had on MSC, but to go to a steakhouse or something, that's just something I've only done a little bit, about a year and a half now, maybe 2 years now. I'm not sure. But that's something that we'll splurge a little bit on now. We will prepare for that and save for something like that. But some of the answers right here you sail during the shoulder season, or off peak season, and that's usually spring. A lot, there's some very good pricing there in January. Seems like January really has some great pricing, and that's an off season right there. Book an inside cabin. I know some folks, they just book it and go on. They're not hardly in the cabin at all. That's one reason you'd do something like that. So another money hack in here would be BYOB. Yep, bring your own beverages. That's a great little money hack, especially if you don't get any kind of drink package where you could just get soda or pop or whatever you want to call it. You know, and you can also, me and Marsha bring. We haven't, hopefully, don't have to do it no more. That we'll get offered, the drink package. But we used to bring those little mini Coke Zero or Dr. Pepper Zero. Sometimes we will find. We brought ginger ale before, something like that, and usually Dr. Pepper Zero or Coke Zero, something like that, or Pepsi Zero, and we'll take them on board with us, the small ones. And we can usually, the way I do that is you take a case of 8, I think the way you can buy them, and then a case of 4, so we'll have 2 different types. That's just something new. We don't, I have seen us leave more in the can than what we actually drink sometimes. Another one in here, pre-book your drink, Wi-Fi, and excursions. That's a big one. I knew that one right there would gain a lot of ground on here. That one right there will save you a lot of money. But only thing I say about that is make sure you're getting your money's worth, especially on the drink package side of that. Do some calculations. That's one of the answers in here. Separately would be to buy the drink package, but you should do some calculating and see if you just went and purchased them. Something like that. So, yeah. In here this morning, we have John Gaylor joining us live this morning. Cruise Life afternoon, morning, guys. And we have Bone Tired Travelers. Denise is in here. My sister, Sis Heather. Love you. Thanks for coming in here. Wait a minute. I saw right here he is. First one in here, I believe, this morning. Scott McNeil. Thanks for being in here this morning. Hope you're doing well. Top of the morning to you there, Daryl. Hope you're doing well also. Hope everybody's doing real good. Let's see. Cruise Ship Drone. One of the best channels to get you all the footage you need, drone-wise. Thank you so much for loving my shirt there, Moni. Trish said sail. Good morning. Oh, yeah. Mike. I'm glad they brought that commercial back. I don't know if y'all have seen it. I don't even know. I don't even know if it's ESPN or... It used to be ESPN, didn't it? Having breakfast. Premier Protein. Yeah, can you believe that? Loving the new thumbnail. Yeah, thank you, Scott. And there is a good morning to the Daily Coffee Talk fam, everybody that's in here. We don't worry about overspending. We rack it up and pay it later. Oh, gosh. Let's see right here. Cheryl from Cruising is Fun Anytime. You can catch her at 9 a.m. this morning for Go Live Together. Good morning, Jeremy has said after the cruise he wasn't packing sodas. Oh, he's not going to pack sodas no more for the cruises. Trish Setzel says, I can't drink those protein shakes anymore. I had to drink them when I first had my weight loss surgery. Oh, the Premier for the keep the protein up. Yeah, they don't bother me because I like well, I've never had to drink them either, so I don't know, but I do like them. Yeah, there's John right there again. Everybody getting coffee? Yeah, there's Sea Leg Journeys in here this morning. Good morning, Chet, Robin. Hello, hello, hello. Mo says, I used to drink those Premier drinks when I had prepping for yes type of surgery. It's been a minute since I've had one. I get these. They were very. Can you believe these now? We used to buy these right here for like $16, and you'd get 20 of them. And now I forget. I don't know if you get like 15 or 16, but they're like 24 or $25. But right now, Sam's Club has them on sale. But I get these usually at Walmart or order them from Walmart. I should say it's cheaper if I order it. I get a little more of them. But right now they're like 19, under $20 for 15 or more from Sam's Club. I just so happened was at Sam's Club yesterday and seen some. See, Tripping with Kim and Scott is in here. Thank you so much for being with us today. John Gaylor says that he prepays as much as possible. Only use cash for the casino. Only use cash off the ship. There you go. And here's someone I know he could tell us some money saving tips, some money hacks. Will, thanks for popping in here this morning. Sea Tripping with Kim Scott. Sea Leg Journeys, that is, said, yes, we prepay everything possible. That's good. That's kind of how me and Marshall will do for the most part. If we know to, we pretty sure we're going to do certain things. Down South Stitcher, thanks for being in here. PK Adventure Travels. I sometimes I think I say travel or travels. I don't know why I do that. John Gaylor also said right here, he said on our next cruise, we will be taking our own water with us. Yeah, you can get that canned water. I saw it again. There's a regular company making that now that like a traditional bunch. Some of the best water in a can that I've ever had was on Ocean Key, MSC's Ocean Key. It's from Florida though. I do know that this water's from Florida. Is where they get it, and they bring it to the island there. It's delicious. Very good water there. I do like the Fairlife ones. Marshall liked that one. I had bought that one too. I'd been trying different ones out. If I can find a Fairlife chocolate, I might get those. Well, I did see those, by the way, Trish, at Sam's Club. Might be able to order them too. They were at two different local. I've been to two different Sam's Club and within a week of each other. So, yeah. Cruising is fun anytime. Happy, blessed. Okay. Not my birthday. I don't know where I got that from. My birthday's in October. But thank you. I'll take that, Cheryl. There's Ron, the Fam Adventures. Thanks for popping in here. I feel like I walked over somebody here. There's PK. I said that. Okay. I just feel like I skipped over somebody back up here this morning. I don't want to skip over anybody. Let's see. Cruise ship drone. Okay, I had said that. We don't worry about overspending. We rack it up and pay it later. I like that one real good. Yep. Let's see. Oh, by the way, a little bit of cruise news today. Carnival this weekend. If you're going to do anything, do it before Saturday. If this is has to do with your registration system for Carnival Cruise Line, it will be offline again, evidently, for a weekend scheduled maintenance, and starting Saturday at 6 p.m., running through noon on Sunday. You know, if you need to talk to anyone there at Carnival about your registration or anything like that, or reservations or anything, reservations, that is. You need to talk to them before Saturday and into Sunday. And who knows if it'll be exactly at that time. You know. I thought I'd say that. And there's Jeremy. Thank you, Jeremy, for popping in here also. DeFam Adventures says, our money hacks include prepaying things as often as we can. Well, there's a lot more than just that. I can tell you a few of them in here. You know, booking early, of course, if you can book, and some of these cruise lines, you can book 18 to 24 months ahead of time. Some people like to wait and see if they get a deal. But if you go ahead and book it, you can change that deal, you know, or change, you know, if you get a better offer. Some folks just want to wait to the last minute. You know, these are the booking strategy parts of it. Like I said, you can also choose a cruise ship that's not one of the newer ones. You know, some of these newer ones, especially on the Royal Caribbean side, you know, a 4-nighter costing one person, you know, 4 nights, you know, $2,000 or something like that. That's a little ridiculous there. But if you got it and you want it, spend it. Go ahead. Let's see, you look for sales or promotions. Always you save by being some of the loyalty programs. That's in the big question here in the next couple of weeks. A lot of folks are going to be finding out how it is under this new one coming from Carnival. When you're on board, you can save some money by booking on board for your next cruise. Sometimes you'll save 10 to 15%. And sometimes it can be a little more. Me and Marsha I think Marsha got offered like a 20% with MSC. A good way to save, a very good way to save and get some perks also, sail with a group. That's a great money hack right there. You can, you know, you can be a part of any group and not be a part of the group. You just, you know, celebrations, you know, friends trip, reunions. You just have to, you know, different cruise lines, you fill up different amounts of cabin with folks, and then you get a discount. You can always check for special discounts. They are out there for first responders, healthcare workers, like our very own that's in here, social care professionals, of course the military, and even those that I'm almost there. Not quite. There's a lot of them lower y'all that are seniors. I'm not quite there yet. A lot of y'all in here are seniors more than me. I'm just saying. Considered a guaranteed cabin. That's something you can always do, or book, you know, book something. You know, well, guaranteed cabins where, you know, they pick it for you. You know, you gamble when you. That's a gamble there. We've done that once. Had a great cabin. Actually, we did that on Carnival Vista. So we didn't, you know, they stuck us on, I think it was on deck 2 or it was deck 1, I believe. But the cabin was fine. I mean, it's just an inside cabin. Nothing fancy at all about it. Let's see. Let's talk a little bit of then a few other ways to money hacks is, like I said, strategize your drink package. Do a calculation. Make sure you're getting your money's worth. Yep. You can always skip those specialty dining restaurants. You don't have to go, and when you got free food, And I've seen in the back, in the galley, your steak and the other steak. I don't care. There is some steakhouses prepared, but a lot of the other food that you get is all prepared in the same area. Don't care. Don't care what you tell me. I've been in there. Been in two different ones. I've seen it. It's all runs down this one big area. All prepared. You may, at least if you go though to Tapanaki, most of it's prepared right there in front of you. Now I can't argue against that one. Good way is take advantage of those happy hours. Yep, that's a great way right there. You could also just yourself making sure that you bring on board all the essentials that you'll need, like your toiletries and everything, sunscreen, medications, and chargers for your phone. Those are great ways to save, because if you forget one of them, I promise you, I don't know where we were at. Somebody paid over $20 for a can of sunscreen. We used to do this on some other vacations. We kind of do it as we're on our travels. So me and Marsha will kind of budget how much it's going to cost us. Once we do the trip, then we take a look at everything. We used to do this right here, like for gas, food that we eat along the way, and of course the hotel stay. Driving into somewhere and how much that cost, and we always reflect with that in case we're like, hey, we can just fly down for, they're used to. Of course, prices are awful right now when it comes to flying most places, according to where you live, I'm sure. But another one is take advantage of like in days when you're at a port somewhere. A lot of the passengers go ashore, so then you could get a spa if you want to get into the spa. They do try to, if that's something you're going to do, or avoid those kind of things too. Don't go to the spa. A big one, and I've heard someone we were in a group cruise with. They said usually someone in the group cruise will take a picture of everybody and do it with that camera, because if you go and get someone from the ship to do this for you, it is costly. But you can skip the professional photos. Yep. And one that I know a lot of us don't want to hear, but if you want to money hack, don't go to the casino. If you don't go, yeah, you can save that money. I know that's a tough one for my mouth to even say. You can always check the daily planners that they have on board, usually on your phone, or some of them still give out paper for freebies that you can use. And those are some money hacks that might do you very well for your next cruise. Let's see here. Let's see what a few other folks said. Where was I? Let's see. Will said, I have booked most of my Royal cruises, guaranteed interiors, and have had good luck so far. Well, that's a good one to know there, Will. Yeah, because I've been, those years, the late part of 27 and into 28, I've been looking just recently this week at some other, it's been a while since we've been on Royal, and I'm ready to at least get on Royal or Celebrity or something. I just want to cruise a little bit of something different. I got a free cabin on Margaritaville at sea for military. See, right there is a great example, and I think that's wonderful, and he deserves that, for his for what he gave to us and everything. Thank you very much there, Sea Leg Journeys. That's a great tip right there. And if you're military, check out Margaritaville at sea. Yeah. They're talking about, I got a few in here. Here's a couple of promotions of things going on. Let's see. This is through oceanoceantravel.com. You can check on this right here, Helping Hands for Cruising. That's a group cruise right there that you can check out. It's called the Heroes Group Cruise, that is. And that'll be taking place August the 20th through the 27th in 2028 out of Port Canaveral. Another one of these right here. And you can check with Elisa on this one right here at modernescapes.com, and this will be the Conscientious Cruise. This is group cruise, Margaritaville at Sea Islander, and this is the group, Conscientious Cruiser. And but Elisa's booking this right here, modernescapes.com, and right there, and that is November. Let's see, it says out of Tampa, October the 30th of 2027 through November the 6th of 2027. Nice cruise, nice. And you can see on down there. Good morning, Jackie. Thank you for so much for joining us. There's Marsha's mama. Love you. Thanks for popping in here this morning. Wow, I went down to the minute on this one, didn't I? Let's see how folks answered in the question down here. The question today was money hacks. How do you avoid vacation overspending and not feel like you're left out? You know, because you'll see other folks doing stuff, and you're like, oh, I want to go to that steakhouse. And, you know, you can save money in other areas, so you can go do that. But here's a few ways that you can do it. You can sail during the off season, what they call the shoulder season of cruising. Book an inside cabin, or even just like Will told us, you can let them pick it for you. And he's had great luck at that. And we've had good luck at it. We did it once. Bring your own beverages. You know, that's something some of them allowed. I know Royal, you can bring wines, you know, and you'll be able to bring your sodas. Those are great little hacks to have. We have been bringing wines and sodas. Hopefully don't have to do that anymore. Pre-book your drink, Wi-Fi, and excursions. You know you're going to get these. Don't wait till you get on board and then go and purchase it, because it's going to cost you more. There you go. End this poll, and thank you. 19 votes came in today. Thank every one of y'all for voting and participating, and those that, you know, had a little word in the chat and giving us some advice. Always appreciate y'all. Yep. The thing's running very slow this morning, but y'all make sure as soon as we go off here, Jen.Cohen comes on next. Level up with there. Make sure you run over there and tell Jen hello and happy Thursday from CME. And we will see you tomorrow. By the way, should have a video dropping probably tomorrow. And this is more on the horizon. So make sure you tune in for that. And that'd probably be a premiere, by the way. So we'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a great day. Let's see where I'm at to make us pop out of here. See y'all tomorrow, guys. This is CME Traveling. Bye, y'all.
Let's just do what you want to. Please don't be polite, 'cause I like your attitude. Let's forget about a curfew, 'cause all